Hello, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for being here. This is the final episode of the pool build. The landscaping's done, the fence is done, the pool equipment is in, it is fenced, the fence is finished, the sod is in, the sprinklers are running and sprinkling. We have 1% left to do. So let's get right into the vlog. All right, so, oh, you can see someone work. Oh, wait, no. Yep, shadow. All right, so they're finishing off the wall over there. I've got a call I gotta hop on in like, what, 10, 15 minutes here. And by the way, this entire process, like start to finish, if you shrink all the little day delays and week delays of the city and everything else, all the inspections, like literally just sitting here waiting for an inspector to come out. If you take it all the way down from the time that we broke ground, graded, that took a week, you saw that process, 6 weeks to build the pool, and then another week and a half, so 8.5, almost 9 weeks to do this from start to finish. Now again, we broke ground the week between Christmas and New Year's, so it is now March 12th. So technically speaking, yes, you would say 3 months, only because the city of Sandy Springs was involved in this, and there were requirements and things that we had to do that, anyway, delays, and then of course you're waiting for concrete to cure and all that type of stuff. But nevertheless, if you take everything down, I subtracted all those useless days in between, you can build a pool this size, this patio, the pool equipment, the fence, the sod, everything else in like 8 to 9 weeks, very realistically. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that out loud. But I've been busy with work, like the last 2 weeks, really in particular here. Like the last week of February, early March here has been bananas. Like 3 or 4 listings on the market and under contract. A couple buyers just out looking like mad right now. Interest rates started to like kind of come down just a little bit. And man, it was just been like gangbusters. So I've not been able to document or do anything else other than like, here's the before and here's the after. And then set up that iPad and then run like a lot of time lapse because I just have been so busy. And now my wife has just left for a work trip. I gotta leave for a work trip next week. So we gotta be done with this thing. Like spring break is right around the corner. We gotta be done, we gotta be finished. And they are here today working on the second to last day of things. I think, I'm pretty sure. There's really not that much to do, but let's show you what they're working on right now. I don't know why it's focusing on that dirt, but anyway, so he's putting that little wall on there. He's burning the like little fabric or whatever off beneath it or behind it. But yeah, so we got that, and then we got the coping like on top of around the pool and everything going in for that little like curb area just behind the screen and porch here. So that's going on. They started it yesterday, but I was out all day. So they started that and they had to do the top section first on the wall. And now they're coming back and doing the bottom section underneath it and then filling in all the gaps. And it takes like 24 hours to cure. So they're doing that. They're doing the coping today. The fence is done. The fence around the pool equipment is done. It has a little latch on it. They still have to fix our other gate over here that's on the fence, the existing fence that was here. Sandy Springs requires it to swing out instead of in like it currently does. So I got some new hinges for that, auto close. It's got a close and lock so that kids can't pull the little latch out and draw on themselves. So that's done. Then the back side of the other fence is done because Sandy Springs also wants to see a 45-inch difference between the little ladder on the back of the, get out of the skylight here, on the back of the fence. So we just basically put a new fence on the backside of the old fence so that there's no steps or stairs there. So anyway, what else? The big surprise is being installed today. I can't show you that because I do have to hop on this call, but I also have like 3 or 4 other things I gotta go do. And when I'm doing that, they'll be doing the surprise. So, but I will show you that final product. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, and it saved me like at least 2/3, maybe 3/4, because we were already doing a lot of this, like just to bring the material in, to prep the material, And then, you know, there's some hard costs that you just can't remove out of this particular surprise project. But because we had all that access, it was like, well, in order to do this after the fact would be 3, maybe 4 times the price, the cost, hard cost of like grading and bringing the material in, and then you're tearing up my brand new pool patio or the grass or whatever else. So anyway, we saved a lot of money by starting this part of the project, and hopefully, I mean, God, it just looks so good. I can't wait to show you guys. I gotta hop on this call and at 11 here, and then I got a couple other things I gotta go do. But when I get back, I'm gonna show you the finished product, hopefully, of the wall and the coping and everything on that little ledge curb thing that we got there. And then hopefully this afternoon, the surprise is done as well, and I can show you that. It won't be like done because I do have to do something around that general area that's not gonna get done today. It's just, I have to do it. It's not gonna happen today. But the wall, the coping, we still do have like some little odds and ends. Murphy, come here. Little odds and ends. I gotta get some gutters that come down a little bit further. I think you saw in some of the other videos. I removed the rain barrel. Now we have these we have these catch basins in the concrete, 2 of them that drain, one to the flow well and then another down to our landscaping kind of around the side and the front, so that all that rainwater will be put to good use once we plant some stuff there. And then when our neighbors are done and they build their retaining wall and we final grade it and put soil and mulch and all that stuff and plant whatever we plant there. But in the meantime, it is what it is. So there are some like teeny tiny things. I'm calling this done today or tomorrow though. Like it has to be done today or tomorrow. But yeah, we're really excited. It just looks incredible. Just looks so incredible. So when you come back here in, I don't know, a couple hours, we'll show you the final product of the wall and the coping and stuff, and then the little surprise if it's in, at least most of the surprise. And then that's it. This is it. No more. The next episode, though, will be on the front yard, the backyard, scalping, pre-scalping, scalping, the PGF balance, getting the grass alive and growing and well and short, and it's going to be so good. This year, it's going to be so good. I mean, last year it looked really good, but this year it's going to look even better because of some of the things that we've done and changed about our soil. We've done some soil testing and stuff. So anyway, we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. We're done, almost. I know I keep saying that, but it's so close. It is just so close. Literally just waiting on some trees. They're gonna deliver those today and install those today, I believe. Hopefully, we'll see. Let's show you this though. That's right, little putting green here, yeah. Now we still do have a little bit of fringe to put around the edge there, but I like that this is on the same level. We got our little drain here so water can go in there and then it goes down there and connects in the back gutter. This is what I was talking about earlier in this episode. I got to get a little more downspout here, a little more downspout there. And you see the pipe has been cut and the little pop-up emitter thing is in there. But this is so cool. Now, I haven't finished with the sand yet. This green sand is infill, it has to be smoothed in. You can see I did this area, did that area. And then it started to rain, which you can kind of see some of the drops here. So anyway, got to come back and finish that, and then around the edge. But all the fence is in, that section's done, look at that. That section's in, so the trees are gonna go back there. All the grass is in, we gotta move the trampoline back over there. And then this is gonna be just like a little chipping. But look at this. Love how this turned out. So stack stone, coping around, nice little bench here, little curb for kids to sit and stuff. And of course you can, you know, conversate here if you'd like, but look at this, look at this. It just looks so incredible. I'm so glad we did this. Looks amazing. I mean, I'm just so happy with it. And of course it's the same color and material and everything. I think that's a little wet because of the rain that we got last night, and this has, the siding kind of overhangs it, so I don't think that's going to get too wet. We do have to pressure wash the house. It is pretty nasty. And these windows, we got to clean the windows too. But yeah, so put the trampoline over there, See, the drains are in. We got the water control quality device thing going. So the trees, 3 maples are gonna go there. Murphy's so happy to have his yard back. Aren't you, Murph? Aren't you? Sod will take a good month or so to like root in. He's so happy. He hasn't had a yard for 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. So let's finish that workout. But yeah, this is going to take about a month to root in, and obviously fill in all the seams and stuff. We've probably got to do a top dressing back here sometime in like June or July. Once it's really rooted in, starts to green up. I don't know if I showed you the front yard, but it's starting to green up, that zoysia in the front. So once this starts to green up, then we can start cutting it. Basically, the rule is with new sod, as soon as there's something to cut, you start cutting it, because that means it's rooted. And when the top is growing, when the grass is growing, the roots are also growing. So you have growth in both ways like that. So anyway, so that's going to go in. I'm not going to film that just because I don't know when exactly it's going to happen today, and I have a lot to do. Okay, so as a secondary note, the way that you prep the putting green there is just like a paver patio. So you put down some like 57 or M10, I think is what they used, a little bit smaller stone there, and then some crush and run on top of it, and then you compact it down and get it down, and you lower it and water it and lower it and water it, and you just compact it. You want a really solid surface there. And the reason, obviously, I wanted a putting green, so we did that. But the good thing about this is that if someone really wanted to, you know, say the next buyers of this home, if you're watching this, you're welcome for all of these videos and incredible documentation of this process. But if you want to, you can remove that green, and then you could just put like pervious patio, like pervious pavers down on top of it. It's prepped, it's ready to go. You may want to like rake out some of the low spots or high spots or whatever, because it does have like a little undulation for putting purposes. But if you drag a rake over that, you could literally just throw pavers down and then throw your silica sand or little tiny gravel, whatever you put in between the pervious patio, pervious pavers. There it is. And then you've got more patio space here, or outdoor kitchen or whatever you want to do. So I was thinking ahead. I was thinking of you, the buyer of this house. If you don't like golf, fine, rip it up and put a paver patio, and you'll get more deck space. But to me, there's always like this, like, if someone doesn't use this space the way that I intended it, what could they do? And that adds a ton of value. And obviously they've got all this documentation to show exactly how it was built and prepped and everything else. So you can see it's ready for a paver patio if you want to do that, or if you want to build an outdoor kitchen out there or whatever else. Now, I will tell you, future homeowner, when you get with the city of Sandy Springs, you're probably not going to be able to do much of anything there outside of a paver patio. So outdoor kitchen, whatever else, good luck to you, because things are probably going to change again. But anyway, that is the final episode of the pool. But thank you guys so much for being here, for watching. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me to have you guys here along for this journey. The next couple of videos will be a lot of lawn care stuff, which, you know, it's mid-March here. We got a lot of grass growing and some plantings that we've done, not just those trees, but like some new azaleas we put in, and we still got to do that side. I'm not going to do a separate episode on that, but in the next couple episodes, we'll talk about the pine straw and the mulch and the new plantings and the grass and all the things that we're doing to get it to green up faster, to get it nice and low, down like between a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 inch cut height, like maintenance mode. But also, if you've been thinking about like redoing your yard or something, whether it's around a pool or even just in the front yard where you need new landscaping, especially for those of you thinking about selling your house, I used to own and operate a lawn care and landscaping company, so we kind of know what we're doing with that stuff. But we also know how to like make a big impact for like very little dollars, because not everyone wants to resod a yard. I totally understand that, but we can help with that as well. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful week, and yeah, glad that this is done, but it looks amazing. We're so happy with it. If you have any questions about building a pool in Sandy Springs in Atlanta, Georgia, building a garage, a screened-in porch, feel free to hit me down in the comments, or my email's also on here. We can schedule a call or Zoom or whatever you want to do. And obviously, like every good real estate agent, if you just Google Matt LaMarsh, Realtor, Atlanta, Sandy Springs, anything like that, or even just Matt LaMarsh, because I think I'm the only one, you'll probably just find my cell phone, which is 678-687-4397. And yeah, we will hear from you soon, I'm sure. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. Bye-bye.